We are back in Kansas City, Missouri. Welcome back to 2025 Big 12 Women's Basketball Media Day presented by New Era. We are live at the T-Mobile Center in Kansas City, Missouri. We're having a blast. Look at those mascots in the house. And fans too. And right before the break, we will interview with the head coach for Kansas Jayhawks for the women's basketball team. Of course,
only lost 7% of scoring from last year, Coach Brandon. That's like 50%, 70%, 80%.
And now let's join our Kansas Jayhawks women's basketball head coach. Joins us first.
About the 7 returners we have, and 3 of which I think are really proven players in the Big 12. 20 elite guards in the nation, and Samaya Nichols, and I think one of the premier three-point threats in Elle Evans. And then added to that as a recruiting class that, quite honestly,
and his name is Brandon Skyner.
For those freshmen coming in, 3 who were Gatorade Players of the Year out of their state, and Julia Davis, the All-American, coming through. What excites you most about this young talent?
Well, I think the versatility, because they all fit very specific needs and roles for our team. I think part of our early success is going to be dependent upon how ready are they to contribute at a very high level. But I wouldn't want to leave out Lily Meister, our transfer from Indiana, who I think is going to be one of the more impactful transfers in our conference.
Well, we can't wait to watch Lily, but I think they're going to show some of Julia Davis's practice footage here. But between her and Tatiana Brown, I don't know if y'all saw this. They both can dunk on volleyball, and these are just 2 freshmen coming in. Did you teach them that, or where do they get all those hops from? My goodness.
No, but they're practicing on a daily basis. They really want to work their way up to a basketball, and credit Strider Blackburn, our sports performance coach, a great deal. Now let's not kid ourselves. They came in very athletic. So part of our job will also be just not screw them up.
Yeah, Tatiana's volleyball, track and field, basketball, multi-sport athletes as well. So much talent. When you talk about getting them ready, what's that process like, and how can you tell if they are?
Well, I think you have to understand that every newcomer is coming in with a different curve. We have to meet them where they're at, and then we have to invest heavily and understand how it is they best take in and retain information. We've got a terrific staff that we do a lot of skill work, but we're also in the offices watching a lot of individual film, just trying to prepare all those guys as best as we can.
Samaya Nichols, upperclassman on the Big 12 first team last season. How is she going to lead this young group? What do you want to see out of her vocally?
Well, I think that's something that, she takes a great deal of pride in. Samaya could have moved off campus, chose to stay on campus. She said, I want to be there for the freshmen. And then she spent all summer long, really just trying to get them ready and accustomed to, how we go about things. We had our first scrimmage the other day. She took 1 shot. And had 10 assists, so in very limited play. So I think just demonstrating that, she's here to do whatever she can to help our team play at a high level.
And she was the highest rated recruit at the time for Kansas as well. So she knows the drill here. And the fact that she wants to be here for the freshmen, that speaks a lot.
Without question, and I think let's understand that this recruiting class does not happen without her. Really good players who also happen to be great people of high character, I think attract, very talented young women.
Coach, I read a cool stat and storyline about you that your very first time being at Fog Allen was in 1995, and you just dreamt of being there one day and coaching and building the program. And then you have players like Samaya Nichols and Julia Davis. And Davis, the first Gatorade Player of the Year from the state of Kansas since 2011. So the culture is moving in the exact right direction you want. What has that meant to you building over the summer and leading into the preseason?
Well, it means a great deal to us because I think we want every player, when they put on a Kansas jersey, to take a lot of pride in representing, obviously, our community, school, and state. But I think the young women who happen to be from this area, I think it's there's a little something extra there in terms of how they go about their business.
Coach Brandon, thanks for being with us. We appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, best of luck to you. And again, talk about some of that talent, talk about some of that culture. Samaya Nichols, a big reason why. There's a
And now let's
lot
join
of
up our Kansas Jayhawks women's basketball player on the set.
All right, guys.
And let's see what her name is.
We're having a hard time focus. There's puppies that were right over here, so sorry for a little bit scatterbrained right now. But Samaya, welcome in. Preseason All Big 12, fifth in the Big 12 in scoring last year, 18.5 points per game. I want to talk
Her
about
name
this team in
is
particular. You've got a great balance of veteran returners, super
Samaya
talented freshmen in the
Nichols.
top-ranked recruiting class, number 7 in the country. What is the momentum of the team like right now?
Yes, I feel like we have no limit. We can go as far as we want to go. That's how I say. That's what I tell everybody. We can go as far as we want to go, and we work hard every single day. So I feel like there's no limit for us.
And what about from a leadership perspective? You know, I've heard some rumors that, you know, you've really stepped into that role. You've really embraced that role, leading the charge with some team chemistry. You set up a buddy system.
Yes.
So how have you evolved as a leader from your underclassmen years to now your upperclassmen years?
Yes, leading this team, it's different. For one, I'm older, and for two, I've been leading by example for the past couple years since I've been playing basketball. So I just felt like it was time for a change and just leading more vocally. I'm a lot more dominant and just assertive of things that we need to get done, and holding myself at a high standard as well, just so I can make sure that I'm getting the things that I need to get done as well. I did start a buddy system. That's when we all have one buddy, which is another teammate, and we switch it off every single month, and we have to do once a week, go to dinner together, go to TJ Maxx together, and we do a weekly debrief of how we feel, and that teammate is supposed to like hype you up or tell you this is what you can do better, and holding each other accountable while also building team chemistry.
How do you feel like that's really helped? I mean, have you felt a difference in really integrating these young players with this roster?
Yes, for sure. I've gotten a lot of, my buddy as a freshman, I've gotten a lot closer with her, and her ability to come up to me and say certain things or ask me certain questions that aren't just basketball related, just being comfortable with me, I already can tell that it's helped.
What about the addition of Lily Meister? What has she brought to this team?
Experience, for one. And Lily, amazing pick and roll partner, let me tell you. She is a great shooter, and off the court, just a teammate who's bought in.
And then tell me about, you know, just you in general, year 3 at Kansas. Tell me about the pride that you feel representing Kansas. You stayed close by. You've really trusted the process over the last couple of years. What does that place really mean to you? What does that staff mean to you, your teammates?
Yes, this is always my favorite question. Honestly, it is really cool just to see the family and the friends that were once at my high school games and just see it translate to college and the energy that they bring. I feel like I wouldn't want to play in front of anyone else but the ones who guided me to the place I am at right now.
Chills. I got chills, everybody.
Yeah.
All right, last one I got for you. Give me one fun thing you did this offseason. Not basketball related.
Not basketball related?
Off the court.
Okay. I went to Mexico.
What part?
Cancun. Yeah, I went to Cancun. It was fun.
Yeah.
And it was relaxing. And I got chocolate. So
I mean,
I got chocolate. So
It's a good off-season fun thing.
yeah, it was good. Good vibes. It was chill. Something that was needed.
I love it, Samaya. It is always a pleasure to see your smiling face. So excited to watch you in your junior year.
Thank you.
Best of luck.
Thank you.
Kansas Jayhawks trying to cut down some nets here and do exactly.